So I actually managed to run out to grab a screen protector from B&H. This is actually for the D800s, the Velo brand or Velo brand. I'm not sure how you pronounce the name, but it's a clear acrylic plastics, cheap, $7.95. But the only problem though with this is that there's that black border and it will impact the image after I did a trial test fit, because on the screen, the D750 screen does run edge to edge. There is no border around it, so this unfortunately won't work for me. So I dug through my old photography stuff and I'm really happy that I found a extra screen protector. This is the one that's ProGuard, made by a company in Japan called Micro Solution, and I've used it to good effect on both my Sony RX100 as well as the original D600. So there was two of them in here, so I grabbed an extra one. This is the exact same size as the D750 screens, likewise for the D600, so I'm going to be applying this one instead. Reason why I'm filming this is in the bathroom is because I'm using the humidity trick, which is, let the bath water run, hot steam, it'll settle down the dust for a bit, but at the same time you want to be careful. You don't want to be too humid too, but it does greatly reduce the chances of dust getting trapped between your screen protector and the screen itself. So this screen protector does come with a protective coating on the sticky side that will mount to the camera. So I don't know if you can see this here, but in the reflection, that edge, you can see the screen protector is actually smaller, and this is actually the surface that will face on top of the screen. And this is what you're going to be peeling away and applying that to the screen itself. It does also come with two sets of dust removal. It's actually literally just a sticker. You peel it off. If there is dust trapping, you would lift it up a little bit. Use this to trap the dust, remove it, if be it on the protector itself or on the screen, to lift it off. So it's nice and big and reusable. This is actually, as you can see, I've already used it and put it back. It does also come with a microfiber cleaning towel, so that way you can clean the screen or whatnot. Typically, I like to sacrifice my hands. I'll run it through alcohol on the tips of my fingers just to dry it off any grease that's on you, because what happens is if you trap any grease at all in between your screen and your protector, that will not form a good seal and it will lift eventually. So alright, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and get the original protector off. Now I guess what makes it a lot easier to install this on a D750 as opposed to the 600, I don't have any experience on an 800, is the fact that there are already edges, a border around the screen itself. So that could act as your guide. Just plop it on and pretty much static cling takes care of the rest. Now, I do see what I believe is some bubbles, so no problem. You would just squeeze it out. Now normally, other screen protectors do have an additional layer on the top. There's a two peel process, so there's one on the sticky side and one on the screen side. The reason why is it aids in you preventing from scratching the screen protector itself when you're trying to wedge out the bubbles. But so far it just went on very easily. As you can see, it's a near perfect fit. If anything, there's maybe like, I don't know, 0.5 millimeters off on the right side here and likewise on the left here. So my fault, I didn't mount it perfectly, but it does go on pretty well. I took a shot of the ceiling only just to see where exactly the borders were, and I'm going to backtrack a little bit. It does have a very thin border, but still, I don't think it's enough as contrasted to the Velo screen protector. I think the Velo screen protector would have cut into the picture as well as the menu. But anyway, I'm pretty happy that I did found an extra screen protector and now I've got my screen protection on. So in real world use, I find like glare isn't really a big problem, even though it is a clear screen protector. It's not matte, right? So it's not anti-glare. I'm going to just go ahead and use the light as a reflection there. And you can see there is a difference between the non-protected portion of the screen there, right there, versus the screen protector itself. It seems to give it slightly more contrast, in my subjective opinion. There isn't a change in color hue that I could discern. And overall, like I said, I've used it on both the RX100 and the D600. It's reasonably scratch resistant. Although on one copy of the RX100, for some reason, I did notice that over time, it developed these weird spots. And generally, I'm pretty careful with my equipment. I don't really recall getting any chemicals or anything spilled on it. So I contacted the manufacturer and they responded very timely from Amazon. And I explained the situation to them and their response was, hey, don't know what might have caused it, but no problem, give me your order number and I'll take care of it. So I didn't know what he meant by that, but what he did was he refunded me the full amount and just did inform me that there was an extra screen protector because it was a 2-pack. So that is service. So anyway, like I said, I purchased this, I can't recall what I paid for this, I'll put it into the caption, but it's purchased off of Amazon. Fantastic customer service, and like I said, the quality of the product itself has been great so far. As for the Velo screen protector, well, I'm not going to spend $5 on subway fare just to go back to B&H to return this. So the first subscriber to reply in the comments saying that they want it, it's yours free. So thank you for your support. As part of FTC disclosures, none of the products used in this review were sponsored. Everything was purchased for my personal use. Thanks again for watching, guys.